Hey guys, so I'm back with my highly anticipated perfume collection video. I know you guys requested this a lot on my makeup collection video, and I was hesitant to film this video as well just because collection videos always get so much hate. I know a ton of you liked my makeup collection video, so for those who did request this video, it's for you. I'm doing this for you guys regardless of the hate I know I'm gonna get, like I said in that video, this is no way a bragging video. About 90% of these perfumes have been gifted to me. The other 10% I purchased myself, but I like to get perfumes as a gift from family or friends, or I have received some from PR as well. So with that being said, this is my perfume collection. I hope you guys enjoy. One of my most recent perfumes I have received is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. I did get this from my husband for Valentine's Day this year. And this is a very nice spring summer floral scent. So if you like florals, this is very light and fresh. So I would definitely recommend this to you. The top notes of this perfume are grapefruit and quince. The middle notes are jasmine and hyacinth. The base notes are musk, iris, Virginia cedar, and amber. It's a moderate intensity perfume and it has a moderate longevity. This perfume would be perfect for a spring day. Another perfume that I got for Christmas from a family member is the Viva La Juicy Noir perfume, and I have the original Viva La Juicy in a roller ball, but I did ask for this one for Christmas. I love the packaging, the pink and the black. It's just really nice. What hits me the most about this fragrance is the berries. It's very fruity to me, and that's because the top notes are berries and mandarin. The middle notes are honeysuckle, gardenia, and jasmine. And the base notes are amber, caramel, vanilla, and sandalwood. The longevity of this perfume is moderate, and it is a moderate intensity of a perfume. And this perfume would be perfect for a fall day or night scent. It works either way. With that being said, all my perfumes I will wear regardless of the season, so it's just up to you, but definitely for a fall day or night scent. The next fragrance I am going to be talking about is Marc Jacobs Daisy, and this is the Oh So Fresh version. There is the original Marc Jacobs Daisy, which I don't have. I do like the Oh So Fresh. It is a very fresh floral scent, and this is reminiscent of Chanel Chance. So if you like Chanel Chance, the Eau Tendre, you'd absolutely like this one. And then if you like this one, you'll probably like the Chanel Chance as well, just because they have a very similar scent to them. I know a lot of people think they do smell the same, but I can definitely tell a difference between these two perfumes. The longevity of this one isn't as good as other perfumes, and it's a very soft fragrance. And I think this would be perfect for a spring or summer day. So definitely one of those good ones for the seasons coming up. The top notes of this one is grapefruit, green notes, raspberry, and pear. The middle notes are jasmine, rose, violet, lychee, apple blossom. And the base notes are musk, Virginia, cedar, and plum. This next perfume that I'm going to talk about is my most recent perfume. My husband got this for me for my birthday, and this is the Yves Saint Laurent Manifesto. This is very different than any other perfume I have in my collection. You can really smell the vanilla, and it's very powdery. So as opposed to my fresh fruity floral scents, this is very powdery, very vanilla, but I absolutely love it for something different in my collection. And this one is perfect for probably a fall, winter, day or night, any of those seasons. Definitely a good perfume to have in my collection just to change things up from my regular fruity floral scents. I find this perfume to be very long lasting and have a moderate intensity. Sometimes I do feel it can be a bit heavy with the powdery scent, but that kind of dies down and dries down on your skin, and it just smells really sophisticated and really nice. I know a lot of people think this smells similar to the Britney Spears Fantasy. I'd say it's a more mature version of that one, but that is also a really nice scent that is more affordable. Top notes of this perfume are black currant, which I absolutely love, bergamot, and green notes. The middle notes are jasmine, sambanc, lily of the valley, and the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, and cedar. So you can definitely smell the vanilla and tonka bean in this fragrance, and it's just a really nice fragrance. I can't really explain it any other way than it being strongly vanilla and powdery. Some people might think it smells a bit of baby powder, but I don't. It's like a sophisticated powdery scent. The next fragrance in my collection is the Lady Gaga Fame perfume. And this is the one with the black liquid, which is the first in its kind, and I think it's so unique. I absolutely fell in love with the idea of this perfume when it first came out. I did hear rumors about weird things being in this perfume, but I don't think that's true, like her blood or something like that. I forget what it was. It was something really strange. I find this to be very spicy, and that's probably because the incense in it, and it does have some floral accents to it as well. This is unlike any fragrance because of the color, but also because of the way it was designed. So most perfumes have like your top notes, your middle notes, and your base notes. This one doesn't follow that pyramid formation for the formula. This uses a so-called push-pull technology by which ingredients are mixed to highlight different aspects of each fragrant note at the same time. The fragrances that are in this perfume happen to be honey, apricot, incense, orchid, jasmine, Saint Blanc, belladonna, and saffron. Belladonna is a poisonous flower, so that's pretty cool that that's in there. And it has a moderate longevity, and it is a moderate intensity as well. So I really like this. I feel like you can't really overpower this fragrance. I can just spray it on and then spray it on a bit later. I feel like you can't really get enough. Obviously, that's based on personal preference, but I personally just like really soft fragrances in general, but I don't find this to be overly strong and give me a headache. So I definitely really like this perfume and its inclusion in my collection. The next perfume I'm going to talk about was probably my signature scent for a good 3 years, and it's the Vera Wang Love Struck perfume, and you can always find this fragrance on clearance in either Marshalls or Winners. So it's one of those fragrances you can always pick up for a good price. And this is the perfect fragrance for a summer day. So obviously, you know, I like the spring summer scents and probably daytime fragrances as opposed to night, just because they're much softer. I've gone through a whole size of this plus a rollerball, and this is another big size. So I'm just starting to crack into this one. The longevity of this perfume is moderate and the intensity is very soft. So that's why it's one of my favorites, just because it's so soft in fragrance. And the top notes of this perfume are guava, angelica, mandarin orange. The middle notes are lotus and tuberose. The base notes are musk, woodsy notes. I find this to be a very musky scent. So what I would like to do when I wore this fragrance is actually add a Victoria's Secret body mist to it, just to amp it up in that fruity department, because you know I like to add the fruit to the way I smell. So I think this mixed with Victoria's Secret Love Spell is one of the best combinations for perfume. And it's funny because they both have love something in it, Love Struck and Love Spell. But that is what I would wear every single day for about 3 years, and I still love it, but I'm just currently checking out new perfumes. So definitely one of my all-time favorite perfumes. The next perfume I'm going to talk about is another favorite of mine. It's Versace Bright Crystal, and this is a long-time favorite. I've used this for years and years now, and it's very floral fragrance, and I think it's perfect for a night out or a romantic evening, something like that. I like to wear this on date nights, so this is my date night fragrance that I always gravitate towards, but I think this would be good for a spring summer day as well. The longevity of this is moderate and the intensity is moderate as well. But I do find this to be a little bit on the strong side. When you first spray it on, it definitely dries down to a more wearable scent that's not so heavily scented. The top notes of this perfume are yuzu, pomegranate, and water notes. The middle notes are lotus, magnolia, and peony. The base notes are musk, mahogany, and amber. I definitely can smell the peony in this, and I'm not sure what yuzu smells like, but it's probably what I smell in this as well. It does have this slight musky scent to it, but yes, very floral in my opinion, perfect for a spring summer day or date night, which I like to wear this for. The next fragrance is probably one of the perfect summer day perfumes, and it is Ralph Lauren Big Pony No. 2. It's the pink bottle, and it has the green little polo player on the front. I personally don't really care for the packaging of this, not that I've really talked about the packaging of any of the other perfumes. It's really plain. I think the other Ralph Lauren Big Pony ones for men are similar packaging. I could be wrong, but I remember them being similar to this. It's a moderate scent, and the longevity is also moderate on this one as well. But I find this to be extremely fruity. You can definitely smell the grapefruit in this when you first spray it, which I absolutely love. I love grapefruit, and one of the top notes is grapefruit, and quince. The middle notes are jasmine, hyacinth, and the base notes are musk, iris, Virginia cedar, and amber. I think this would be a really great perfume for a teen, even though I bought this when I was in my mid-20s. As I said, to each their own. We all like different kinds of fragrances, and I just happen to like the really fruity fragrances myself. This next perfume is also a recent one in my collection, and my mom picked this up for me knowing that I do like my Marc Jacobs perfumes, and it's the original Marc Jacobs Dot perfume. And these Marc Jacobs perfumes are so ornate in their tops. It's just crazy. It takes up so much room in my perfume collection, my little tray there. It's just getting overpowered by these big tops. This is another perfect summer day, very soft, with a moderate longevity perfume. It just smells really good on my skin. I just really like how this interacts with my own body chemistry. The top notes of this are red berries, dragon fruit, and honeysuckle. The middle notes are jasmine, orange blossom, and coconut. The base notes are driftwood, vanilla, musk. You can definitely smell the red berries, dragon fruit in this perfume. It's very fruity to me. That's why I love it. And I think it would also be another perfect perfume for a teen, or if you just like fruity fragrances like me, then it would be perfect for you too. This next perfume was probably my longest signature scent perfume that I have ever used. I've gone through countless bottles of this. I used to use this in university and a little bit past university as well, and it is the Givenchy Haute Couture Eau de Toilette. It comes in this really fancy bottle. I just think it has the right amount of sophistication and girliness, and I just love the bottle, and the color of the liquid is just really nice sitting on my little perfume collection tray. I find this fragrance to be very fruity, also very musky and spicy. I can definitely smell pepper in this. Also raspberry, which I absolutely love the smell of raspberry, so that's probably why I was really drawn towards this, and a little bit of musk, which I think settles onto your body chemistry, and that's kind of what you smell. A very musky, fruity scent. One of my top fragrances of all time. I still love it to this day. Just smelling this brings me back. Like, I can remember so many things with me wearing this perfume, and that's one of like the nice things about scents, is that it triggers memories. So I absolutely love this. It has a special place in my heart, and I will probably forever purchase bottles of the Haute Couture. The top notes are raspberry orange, bergamot. The middle notes are pepper, vetiver, magnolia. The base notes are sandalwood, amber, and musk. Longevity, it's long lasting, and it has a moderate strength. And it would be perfect for winter, fall, night, or day scent. I have another Givenchy perfume, and it is Play for Her Intense. My dad actually picked this up for me when he was crossing the border, so at one of the duty frees. He picked this out because he liked the scent and then brought it home, so I just like it because it reminds me of him. And I don't grab it as much as I should because it is a very different scent than scents that I usually wear, but I do really like it. This is an extremely long-lasting fragrance, and it should be because it is the intense version, and it's very heavy in scent. So if you don't like heavy, strong scents, you won't like this. I'm usually not a fan personally, but in moderation, I do really like this perfume. And this would be perfect for winter, fall, night scent, just because of how strong and heavy scented this perfume is. So in general, that perfume is very warm and spicy. The top notes are orange blossom, pink pepper, and peach. The middle notes are magnolia, tiare flower, orchid, and amyris. The base notes are benzoin, sandalwood, tonka bean, and patchouli. And normally I am not a fan of patchouli. I hate patchouli. I know it's one of those sophisticated fragrances that are added to really high-end perfumes, but it's one of those things that's probably why I don't have too many like super high-end perfumes, just because of patchouli. Maybe my senses aren't as involved as other people. I'm not sure. I do like my girly young scents, so maybe I don't have an involved nose, but you know, it's what I like or what I don't like in this case. A celebrity inspired scent that I do like is the Katy Perry Purr. The longevity is moderate and it's a moderate intensity, and this is really good for a spring day, so perfect for the days coming up. The top notes are peach, red apple, bamboo, gardenia. The middle notes are jasmine, freesia, rose. The base notes are coconut, vanilla, amber, orchid, sandalwood, and musk. One of the very first perfumes I can remember purchasing is the Gwen Stefani L, or Lamb is what I used to call it, but I think it's just L now. And this is very long lasting and has a moderate intensity. I haven't worn this for a very long time. I probably haven't worn this because I hate the packaging. For whatever reason, this would always spill. I lost a ton of this fragrance just because it spilled. I really don't like this packaging. It's overly bulky. The top notes are pear, freesia, water hyacinth, violet leaf. Middle notes are lily of the valley, sweet pea, rose, jasmine, orange blossom. And the base notes are peach, heliotrope, frangipani, and musk. So what I can really smell in this fragrance is the lily of the valley. It's one of those scents that it just triggers memories for me, lily of the valley, this scent in particular. So it is a really nice scent, and as I said, perfect for spring day, just because of that lily of the valley. It just, I don't know, reminds me of springtime. Next celebrity inspired perfume is Hilary Duff With Love, and this is another fragrance you can see all the time at Marshall's or Winners or any place like that that has discounted perfumes. It is a very romantic scent. I think this is perfect for a date night. It's good for any fall, winter, day or night scent. So it is perfect for those seasons, but definitely if you want a very romantic night, I would reach for this perfume. It is very spicy. The main thing about this perfume is the spice, and that's the top note in it, is spices plus mango. The middle notes are coco bolo, mango blossom. The base notes are amber and musk. So as I said, a very spicy perfume, moderate and moderate intensity. I find it to be slightly heavy in intensity. That's why I probably don't reach for it as much as I would like, just because it is a bit strong in my opinion. This next perfume was on clearance at Shoppers, so I picked up this bottle. I'm pretty sure I got it for like $5 or $10. It's the Kim Kardashian perfume. And I was always joking that this smelled like divorce and I didn't want to wear it because at the time she had divorced what is even his name? I don't even remember his name, but she's with Kanye now, so whatever. I still really do like this scent. I find it to be slightly on the heavy side for the intensity, but more so moderate in my opinion, and it has a moderate longevity as well. The top notes are African orange flower, honeysuckle, mandarin orange. The middle notes are gardenia, tuberose, jasmine, and spices. The base notes are tonka bean, sandalwood, musk, orchid, and woodsy notes. I can definitely smell the orange and the gardenia and some of the base notes of tonka bean as well. It's slightly musky as well. This is pretty much a year-round scent, maybe leaning more towards the springtime, just because of the orange flower honeysuckle in this as well. I think it was a good buy for how much I did pay for it, and it's a really nice fragrance that I grab from time to time. This is probably the oldest fragrance that I own, and it's the Adidas Pure Lightness, and this is a very fresh and clean scent. I like it just because it is so fresh and clean. The top notes are melon, red apple. The middle notes are lily of the valley, jasmine, violet, magnolia, and the base notes are musk. I can smell the melon, the lily of the valley, and the musk. It's like a beautiful mix of all of those, but it's very clean and fresh. And I think this is one of those perfumes you can also find at like Walmart or Shoppers Drug Mart, something like that. But it's a really nice daytime spring summer fragrance, I would say. I do have a couple other perfumes that I didn't bother going over just because I barely ever use them, and I didn't go over my body fragrances and my body mist. I just have several Victoria's Secret ones, a couple Bath & Body Works ones, but I figured that could be for another video if you guys want to see body mist ones, but they're not really perfumes in my opinion, so I just decided to leave those to the side. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have the same taste in fragrance like I do, then you probably would like similar scents that I have mentioned, so definitely go check those out if you're interested. Smell them the next time you're at your department store or Shoppers Drug Mart, anything like that, and I will see you guys in my next video.